Hello, it's Monday, October 5th, 2015, and we're going to take a drive up the old Route 30. The Route 30 that existed before. You can't see it, but maybe you can hear the cars over there. Oh, there you can see a car go by. See there? They built that road in the late 60s. When I started high school, the road that I'm going to show you was the main road between Speculator and Wells. It was the state highway. This was the state highway with, like, well, I don't think they had Walmart trucks in those days, but, you know, the equivalent. Semis. This is how wide the road is. And, you know, you had these big semis on this lane and everything else in the other lane. It was very primitive. Finally, Nelson Rockefeller got his shit together and got this new road built, well, along with the rest of government, of course. And there's your Sacandaga River. Yep. Sir John Johnson, when the war broke out, the Revolution, came up along this very river to escape the rebels, the revolutionaries. What do you call them? Well, the people who rebelled against the crown. I'm a loyalist, so I'm not up with their terms. But anyway, Sir John Johnson and his retinue came up along this very river, escaping whoever they were, you know, Washington and that crowd. Anyway, this is the remnants of old Route 30, and it's very picturesque. Some of the road is really, well, you'll see. I won't even bother to describe it. You'll see for yourself. I'll close the window so you can hear my jabbering better. Or habering, or habering, as I haber to you, as we might say in Scotland, eh? Yeah. When I haber, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's habering to you. It's a very beautiful little drive. I haven't been down here in a long time. There's your Sacandaga River again. Oi. Oh my God. This road is in really bad shape. There's some hunters out back there on the side. I don't think I showed you them. I don't know if it's actually hunting season now. It's probably some form of it. I don't know if they have like the bow hunting for deer or muzzle loading or what, but I don't think regular hunting season has started yet, but I really don't know. I don't hunt anymore, and I was never much of a hunter anyway. I mean, you know, I would get my license, I'd take the rifle out and sit and wait. If a deer came by, I'd shoot it. But truth be told, I was just as happy that a deer didn't come by. Because if I shot the deer, then I'd have to dress it out, then I'd have to snake it home, and I don't eat deer anyway. I can't eat it. I would throw up if I tried to eat it. And here's a little creek. I can't remember the name of it. Yep. But it's quite picturesque, as you can see. Yep. This is my home. This is where I live. I was born and raised here. And there's a nice little spot along the river where you can camp here. Not officially, but if you took your tent, see, you could park your car right there. And right down there is a little clearing by the river. You could build a little campfire, set up your tent, and just enjoy nature. Anyway, I don't remember ever enjoying the fall foliage as much as I'm enjoying it this year. And Mom said the same thing. Yesterday, she and Dad went for a ride down to Wells. They went down to West Hill, where my great-great-grandparents used to live. John and Permelia Carpenter Weaver. They had a farm down there, and the farmhouse just burned a few years ago. Very sad. That farmhouse dated from the mid-1800s. I was lucky enough to go in it. My great-grandfather grew up there, Edgar Weaver. He later married my grandmother, Lula Dorothy Burton, and they were the parents of my grandfather, Raymond Weaver. And my grandfather Raymond lived with his grandparents, John and Permelia, there in West Hill, and went to school in Wells. He boarded with them to go to high school or whatever, high school I guess. And he used to, I can't remember if he used to walk or drive a buckboard. I can't remember how he used to get to school, but there was a panther, I believe it was, there that would howl at him, and it was pretty freaking scary for a kid going to school by himself through the woods. Man, look at that tree. Wow. Some of the trees this year are just startlingly gaudy. If humans tried to get away with using that color, it would be considered very poor taste. God uses it, and it's just a miracle. You see, this road is very rough. Be a very bad place to get a flat tire because I don't believe that there's any mobile service here, and I probably could change the tire myself, but I would not want to have to find out. Maybe I should have taken this video going the other direction, but too late. There are some hunters back there, and they'll probably come out eventually, but they don't necessarily have to come out this way. I think there is a way you can go through the woods on logging roads like that one. But there probably would be somebody come along. If not, I would have to spend the night, because I don't think I would be up to walking far. Well, I don't know, depending on where. I got a flat tire, I suppose, but happily, we are back out at the main road, and I did not get a flat tire, so hooray for me. Nothing coming. I will go on, and that's concluding our scenic drive for today. Bye.